Now go.
Good lighting setup.
Now go. It's fine.
Hi, it's me. We're doing the zipper. What are you laughing about? God, you always make funny faces when I first start. Do you have a stupid filter on me?
I swear to God, I do. It's so funny.
Terrible. Just terrible, I'm telling you.
It could be worse.
You're right.
What? You watch your mouth. You are so mean. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Anyway, we're tying up some last minute things for those that are kind of coming on.
Oops.
She's trying to figure out some last minute ways that she wants to do this Galaxy Cup, of what's going to be inside the zipper anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so everybody look at Heather.
He's got a filter on me, doesn't he?
Maybe.
She's so terrible. Jeez.
Last minute get-togethers.
Yeah. We're doing
Hey, Carrie-Ann.
the Galaxy Zipper Cup.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hi, Carrie-Ann. Wait, is Carrie-Ann?
Hey, Lisa.
The Carrie-Ann?
The Carrie-Ann.
For real?
Yes.
What's she doing awake this late?
I don't know. Ask her. Heather wants to know what you're doing awake this late.
Or this one. I could
Hey,
do
Robin.
This one.
That's cool too.
Which one do you like better?
I like that one better.
Copy image. Do you think it's going to show on the glow-in-the-dark vinyl?
Yeah. Carrie-Ann said don't ask.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Like, don't ask, don't tell? Or, hey, Angela. I'm going to move these boxes. That's for y'all's people's cups. Got going out.
Yeah, you're going to trip over and I'm going to laugh.
Not as hard as you're going to laugh once you see this live with the filter that I got on you.
Please take the filter.
Look at me one more time. You want to see it?
No.
Okay, I'll just take it off. It's so funny. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just being stupid.
He's just being Cameron.
Lisa said the copy paste instead of saving was awesome these past few days. Thanks for the tip. You're welcome. She's really good at what she does. Vicky says hello.
Hi,
Sandy
Vicky.
says hey. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Sandy. Carrie-Ann says, Heather, when you going to make the stitch face for the straw topper, girl?
I did. I printed it out today.
She has her little stitch right there. She just has not put the thing on it yet.
It's over there. The water slides are over there.
Sherry says, hey, beautiful, and husband, just able to join. What are we making?
We are making a Galaxy Zipper Cup. I'm trying to get the image that I'm going to put inside of the zipper part on it. Because I'm kind of stoked about it. I kind of like it. So, yeah.
Becky's watching.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Wait, which Becky?
You're Becky.
My Becky?
You're Becky.
Which Becky?
Carlot Becky.
Hi, Becky. Carlot didn't burn down today, I hear. So, I'm just trying to make this image
She says, hi, honey.
how I want it. We'll do this one just for funsies, too. Let's go back.
Commit. Suzanne said she made her first water slide wrap. Now I just have to put it on the cup. Thanks for all the tips.
Yes.
Lori, this is the Silhouette software.
Yes, this is
She asked what Silhouette software was. Becky said, nope, we're safe and sound. Apparently a protest was supposed to be going on in one of the local cities, and that's where Becky works. And it's really close to where we are, too, so we were worried that they were going to end up getting hurt or something, because it seems like, you just don't know how those things are going to turn out.
Yeah, it's my best friend. It's one of the car lots I've worked for off and on for about 7 years now.
Gabby was watching.
Oh.
She commented on the filter. You'll read it later. Carrie-Ann said, that's funny, I'm making a Galaxy Cup and a Zipper Cup. We're putting them together.
Yeah, we're putting them together. This is going to be fun. I like that one better, though. I'm just going to make it smaller. What else?
So you're getting to see the preparation step, too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling with this. And we're gonna print this.
And I wonder if is the video quality better and sound quality better? Because I bought Heather a new phone.
Yeah, I got the new iPhone XS Max. Okay.
Vanessa says, "Hey, stay safe out there." Carrie Ann says, "I can't. Mine are 2 different orders." Well, we're putting them together.
Yeah,
so you can see how it works. And I don't know if you guys can hear the white noise in the background.
Yeah,
Our son's asleep.
That's our kid. He's supposed to be sleeping. But
You guys want to see our kid sleeping?
It's creepy, super creepy.
That's our kid sleeping.
Wait, why is there blue up there? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the vinyl. I knew that.
Amy says, "So tell me about that mouse you're using." That's a trackpad. Since she uses the Mac, she's got the Apple keyboard, and this is just the Apple trackpad. It's super nice because she can move around with just using her 2 fingers and stuff like that. So she can zoom in and stuff. It's really convenient.
I only have to use 2 fingers, you guys. Okay, so my paint's still kind of damp.
Lisa says she can hear you a lot better tonight.
Awesome. I had stencil vinyl on here. I painted my cup white.
Hi, Carrie.
And then I painted my cup black. I put the stencil vinyl on after I painted my cup white so that this little spot right here would stay white. This is kind of like at a spur of the moment type thing, so I think I'm actually going to put glow in the dark vinyl right here. I cut out a little triangle to go there. But before I do that,
Our son is sweet. He's just also rotten.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. I'm going to go through and do all the dabbing. Let me get a glove for this, because this gets messy. I'll probably get my apron too. I think it's hanging on the coat hanger. Let's put that there. These are new shorts, so. Bam! My head can fit through one day. Got my glitter craze apron on. I got this from my swag bag from the last retreat. Not that I went. I won it because I won a contest. It's blinking. It's not going to print it. So.
Hey, Robin.
I start off, I have all my alcohol inks. I couldn't find all of them that I was searching for. Some of them have mysteriously disappeared. And I blame it on my 1-year-old. I blame everything on him. So I'm using mostly the Pinata colors because they have very bright colors, very vibrant colors. So I'm using those. I do have some Ranger alcohol inks here with me too.
Stephanie private messaged and said she's proud of you for doing your live.
Aw.
Hi, Brittany.
So I've got the Pinata Baja Blue, the Pinata Calabaza Orange. How do you say that? He speaks Spanish.
That might not be Spanish. You did fine. Calabaza.
Passion Purple. Señorita Magenta.
Hey, Lisa.
So the magenta one. So I'm going to start off with the blues.
Lisa said you can line the apron with a waterproof material so the ink won't go through too. I use it inside makeup bags I make. So she said. That's pretty cool.
That's a really cool idea.
Hi, Diane. I will see you at the October retreat. I signed up to go.
Yay!
Brittany says love the apron.
Thanks. I usually wear it.
You said that so unenthusiastically.
No, I usually forget to wear it. I haven't worn it in like a long time, but I need to wear it because I get a lot of stuff all over my clothes. Glitter and epoxy and alcohol inks and everything. I get all over my clothes. So I've got my little triangle makeup sponges. And I'm just going to start dabbing the colors onto my cup. So you're going to notice I'm going to go in almost like a circle type motion. You also want to get on the outside over here because you will see that you can see, you could see it over here as well. Even though this is black spray paint, you can still see the vibrancy of the color on it. And then
I'm gonna turn this sound machine off.
I'll go around to some of my other ones. Dab some blue in there.
Hey, Jessica.
This is the Baja
We're doing well.
Blue from Pinata. Now, I didn't catch Lindsay's tutorial today. We were on the way to go eat. She did one of these earlier, and I didn't get to see exactly how she did it, so I'm not sure if I'm showing you guys the same method that she showed you. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a little bit different. We are going to add a zipper to this one, so it's going to be a zipper cup as well. I just go around and I like to add the same colors around in my circles. Now these circles was just created with white spray paint. So I painted my cup white, put down a stencil for the V of my cup where I'm going to put my clear water slide on for the inside of the zipper. And then I spray painted it black, and then I just sprayed white little spots on it. You can see I just did it because some of it came up right there.
Janice said, hey, are you going to be around tomorrow? She's going to be in Rankin and can get her stuff.
Yes, I will be
She'll
around
be
tomorrow.
here.
I will definitely be around.
Christine said everything looks the same so far. It's similar, but I love to see the different ways people come up with, is what Megan said.
Yeah, the zipper part, I guess, is going to be the most different part than the one that she did. So, I'm going to go in with some of the passion purple.
It looks like Carrie Ann says she's going to join you as far as going ahead and doing hers. She said she added the white spray paint to her cup earlier. It should be dry enough to add the inks.
Nice.
Y'all are twinsies.
Now, I do go over the two colors and kind of blend like the purple and the blue together. And I'll do that a little bit more when I get more blue on here. I do use different sponges so my colors don't mix together.
Lisa said I was fishing, so I'm happy to watch this one.
Yay!
Thanks for coming in, guys. Yashira, I hope I said that correctly, says, what are you making? First time watching you.
This is
hey, Lindsay.
A Galaxy cup. Lindsay did one earlier. But I'm going to add a zipper to mine. This little white piece right here, I'm going to do the zipper on it. So I'm going to turn it into a zipper cup. I will tell you guys, I only found one of my zippers. I don't know where I put all my other zippers. You get your zippers just from Walmart in the fabric section.
I'm glad I said it right. Christine says she went all the way around with the circles, with the colors in a circle. I guess she might be explaining to somebody else.
Yeah, that's how Lindsay did it. I do mine. I do a bunch of different colors in one little circle.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Jessica.
Some of them I'll add.
Said first time watching.
Purple. Hello.
Marsha said, could you tell me why when I put my water slides on my tumbler they crack? It probably could be from the sealing technique that you use.
Yeah, I use Plasti Dip to try and keep it from cracking. It prevents a lot of the cracking and things like that.
Miss Marsha, if you haven't tried the Plasti Dip, it was a game changer for Heather whenever she first started doing them. Yeah. She hated them.
I hated water
prior
slides.
Prior to Plasti Dip.
And then I started doing it with the Plasti Dip. So I do a layer of matte clear, a layer of Plasti Dip. It's the glossifier, so it is glossy. And then I do another layer of matte clear, and that keeps my water slides from cracking, breaking, from the ink actually running. One way you can tell that your water slide isn't sealed properly is you'll see that your ink starts running off of it.
Janice says, all you guys are so talented. I love seeing all the different designs. Lanisha, I hope I said that right, says it's her first time watching you as well.
Hi, Lanisha. I'm here at least once a week. I try to be.
Lindsay said, have you tried Plasti with your new laser water slide?
I have. It did add durability to it. I actually used my laser printer on a full cup wrap. But I sealed it. I just did one layer of the matte clear, or one layer of the Plasti Dip, one layer of the matte clear, so that the matte clear was on top. And it made it look really awesome.
Melissa said, what brand of ink are you using?
This mostly is Pinatas. The blue is Baja Blue. The orange is Calabaza Orange, Passion Purple, Senorita Magenta, and Citrus. This one's
I'll line them up so you guys can see them. Marsha, we hope that helps. Definitely try the plastic dip if you haven't. Vicky says hello.
Yeah, you can get the plastic dip.
Hey, Vicky. Hey, Stephanie.
Sorry.
She said, hey, boo, hey.
Hey, boo, hey. You can get the plastic dip.
Yes.
On Amazon.
She put yes. And I guess she wanted me to say it.
Yes.
Megan says, what are you making?
This is a Galaxy tumbler.
She's going to do a Galaxy zipper cup.
Galaxy zipper tumbler.
Melissa says, love pinata inks. They're so vibrant.
They
and then
are
Lindsay
so
says,
vibrant.
awesome. Thank you.
I love the pinata inks, especially the black. I don't like the Tim Holtz black. I have the big bottle of the pinata black. It's kind of messy. This is what I spilled all over my leg the other day when I was doing another cup. Yeah, I like the pinata colors better. So I'm just going over it. I'm just blending the colors together. Add a little bit of purple on there. I always start with my brighter colors towards the middle and kind of blend them all in.
Dava says, what are y'all putting in the zipper part? We'll show you.
So I've got an image. It's like for world peace that I want to put in the zipper part of it. I think it'd be really cool.
Just reminds me of a Little Dicky song.
Oh, yeah.
Megan says, how do you do the zipper on the tumbler? We're going to go over that too.
Yeah, I'm going to do that after I get done doing all of this, putting the color on the cup. I'll go over how I add.
But she kind of has two ideas that she's toying with. I'll show you guys. So she has both of these designs here that she's going to probably add one of the two. Those are the two that she's planning on putting in there. She's actually got a white piece of vinyl cut. She's going to put in glow in the dark, and then she's going to probably water slide on top of it.
Yeah, I'll print. I've hit the print button, but my laser printer hasn't printed it yet. It's still thinking about it. It's thinking about if it wants to do the right thing right now or not. So sometimes I just have to open the tray and close it back. But yeah, I just blend all the colors together.
Oh, does he? You have to let me know how you say your name. I'm gonna say Dava. She says, side note, Little Dicky has a show on Hulu called Dave.
Really?
Yeah.
Little Dicky's moving up in the world. What? That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that.
We love you. It is our planet.
Yeah, I'm just dabbing. You know how you put your makeup on in the morning, just dab.
Lisa said, we lost power for a couple minutes. The internet had to reset. I'll have to go back and watch it again. She hasn't really done too much outside of probably what you've already seen. She just added
I'm just dabbing
colors.
right now. I'm just adding some vibrancy.
Dava said, I got it right. And the show is hilarious. Not kid-friendly, though.
Oh, yeah, no.
Nothing Little Dicky makes is kid-friendly for the most part.
No. Okay, so that's where we're at so far.
Ms. Marshall, we do not have a website on how to do different things, but we are toying with the idea of starting a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So that we can just link the YouTube channels, because if something happens, if something happens with Miss Tammy's page with Glitter Craze, like we were just thinking about having backup options. That way you guys can still have access to the videos.
A lot of people have asked if I have
Good evening, Teresa.
Glitter Craze page, you know.
A YouTube page?
I mean, a YouTube page. A ton of people have asked me if I had a YouTube page that people could go and just watch.
So we're those type of people that if we're gonna do something, we're gonna go all the way with it. So
yeah,
I already have a professional quality camera. A professional quality microphone.
He's got the whole setup for it.
Yeah.
And Cameron has Facebook videos already.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube videos already.
They're not good quality at all. They were just done on
He
a,
sings.
a phone all the time.
So.
Yeah, I have a couple videos, but
Yeah,
hi, Teresa.
He's all over
YouTube.
his grandmother's Facebook with his YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mama loves her, Cameron. Okay. So, like I said,
Carrie Ann said she'd subscribe to that.
Right. Plus, we're kind of crazy, insane, and anyways, so you guys would never get bored.
Vicky said that would be nice.
Yeah, we've been thinking about it. I've been talking to someone else in the group, and we've been talking about it. I've talked to a couple people in the group. They really want me to do a YouTube, so we may do that. We just gotta look.
Angel said you guys should definitely start a YouTube channel. We're definitely like hardcore entertaining the idea. It's just a matter of being able to find the time. I custom built my computers, so I know that I could handle the video processing and the editing and whatnot, which I know isn't anything that you can't do on your phone these days. But like I said, if we're the type that if we're gonna do something, I am definitely. She is too.
He's gonna do it to the highest tech capability that is
right.
possible in the world.
To where the quality is going to be the best, and that you guys will be able to see it and it makes sense. And kind of like with the lives, like we want to be thorough and answer questions and, be able to help everybody as much as we possibly can. Patrice said, yes, YouTube, please. Kelly said, that would be great. I'd watch too.
Yay.
So that means we'd already have at least, 15 views.
Yeah.
But you guys have been great.
Yeah, I like doing tutorials. I've got a lot of people in my inbox that thank me for everything that I do. I really just like helping people and, making sure that you guys get a fair head start. Plus, all this knowledge has raided my brain, so what better thing to do with it than to share it with everybody else? That's my thought on it.
You only get one life.
That's right.
Might as well help people. Marcia said she would also watch them.
So,
I've been telling people that's part of the motto behind our tattoos, by the way.
well,
Like, you only get one heart, use it right. I'm being serious.
so weird.
Hi, Michelle. She says she's late, but she loves it. So Heather and I have matching heart tattoos.
Yeah, it's the 8-bit heart from Zelda, because we're nerds like that. It has nothing to do with... I don't even know which... there's mine.
We're cute.
Jeez.
Adrian said, my girl, sorry I'm late. I'll hit you tomorrow for something.
Yeah, I always tell anybody if you have any problems. Everybody calls me the water slide queen.
Teresa, she's doing a Galaxy zipper cup.
Yeah.
So pretty much she painted the cup white, put a stencil down for the V, which you can see right there, or the triangle.
For the V.
And then she painted the cup black, pulled off the stencil, and then she hit a couple spots with white spray paint, and now she's alcohol inking on top of it. So that way you get the kind of idea of what's going on there. Michelle said, yes, love that and love Zelda.
Yes,
Hi,
love
Carmen.
Zelda. I'm a diehard. Like, when I was little, I played Zelda with my brother at all hours of the night.
I don't want to hear my ringtone.
Yeah.
My ringtone's Zelda related.
Yeah. When he texts me, it's Zelda related. It's the do-do-do-do-do. That wasn't very accurate. That wasn't an accurate sound. No, it's when you open a secret passageway in Zelda.
Not that one.
No. It's a different one. You don't even know.
Right, I do. I'm joking. I can't show them.
I know, you're on my phone.
You're welcome, Teresa.
Okay, so this is where we're at so far. Does this look galaxy-y? I will go in with black over this after I get done with all the right colors that's in here. It will look better once I do my little dabbing of my alcohol ink.
That turned out really pretty.
Yeah. It's really just it's a toss-up of, you'll get a really good one. It's just how you blend it and all that good jazz. What color do I want? Let's do blue. And then you can also go over your blues again and make them more vibrant and make them stick out more.
The problem with Heather is she's a perfectionist.
Yeah. Like,
to a fault, in a good way.
Everybody blew up over this cup right here. It's got a barbecue logo that's going to go on it, but yeah, everybody went crazy over that one. And I went over with another water slide right there, but yeah.
Kelly said that's cool. Like, she loves it so far.
I thought it looked like the smoke cup. I thought it looked like crap until I posted it on the group. 400 people like loved it and reacted to it in a positive way, and I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not stupid looking. So,
no, her being a perfectionist is not a problem. She does really, really good work for that specific reason, and the only problem that it ends up causing is that she literally hates all of her cups because she's like, it looks like crap. I'm like, no, it really doesn't. She's like, yeah, no, it does. I'm gonna strip it. I'm like, don't. People love it. She's like, no, they don't. And then she posts it. People are like, we love it. It's fucking beautiful. And it's like, okay, who's right here? Got you. Got him.
Yeah, that happens.
But she makes really good quality stuff, and she just doubts herself a lot.
Yeah, I'll send it to somebody and be like, hey, how does this look? What do you think about this? They're like, oh my god, it's beautiful. I was like, wait, really? I was gonna throw it in the trash, but okay.
Teresa said, so dab colors are paint. They're alcohol ink.
Yeah, they're alcohol inks. These are the pinata ones. I use the pinata ones for this.
So I'll line these up so you guys can see what
they're
colors.
More vibrant. Yeah, I use some of the green, but this one is the only Tim Holtz one is the green. Because the green that's in pinata is like a rainforest green, and it's too dark.
Oh, these two you're not using, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not using this.
Okay, so these are the colors. She's got Calabaza Orange, Señorita, or Magenta, Passion Purple, the Tim Holtz Citrus,
yep, and then
Baja Blue. Marcia said, have you used the tattoo paper?
I have actually. I had a customer, I had one of my friends, he ordered, I think it was like 4 of the same temporary tattoo design, and I scanned in my image from my temporary tattoo that I had bought. I scanned it into my computer and cropped it and printed it out the way that I wanted it, and then I stuck it to my cups. Yeah, I have used that before. That was back before my water slide game got on point, before I was really good at water slides. So.
Hi, Marley. She says, hey, Heather and Cameron.
Hi.
I gotta say, just as like a quick side note, I appreciate that people know me. I know that you're the face of it, but it makes me feel good.
Ew. Look at emotional. So I'm going back in with some black. I want to touch up the black to make it look darker, like it really is.
So you're using black alcohol ink?
This is the Pinata black. I don't like the Tim Holtz black. It turns purple on me, and I don't like it. So I use the Pinata black. So I'm just going in and dabbing this around, to get the darker. So when you also add dark to it, you'll see that the vibrancy of the other colors that is in it
creates more contrast.
It creates more contrast because when you sprayed white on it, some of the white got it overspray onto the black. And this black right here just creates contrast and makes the colors pop more. So that's
Marley
why
says you both are a great positive team. I love watching your lives. And Kelly says, I love listening to you reading all the comments. Lindsay said, power duo.
Yes.
With an orange heart.
Ooh.
Not a red one.
An orange
heart.
I like it. So just going in with my black.
And thank you guys for the support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate all their support. So there you go. That's more contrast in there. And dab some black on the bottom to give that a little bit of contrast. I remember my first Galaxy cup that I ever did. I showed it to Cameron, and he says that doesn't look like a Galaxy. And
no, I said, Because I remember, because you made a big deal about it.
Yeah.
You said, I said to you, I imagine that technique is hard to get down. And you took it
because
to heart.
You're struggling with it, is what he said. So I took the cup in the kitchen and took a bottle of alcohol, and I took all of the alcohol ink off of it that I had been working on for an hour.
And I really didn't mean that it looked bad. I just said, I know that that's got to be tough.
I pulled up on the computer after I did it again, after another hour of doing it. I pulled it up on the computer, and I was like, this is what galaxy is supposed to look like. He's like, oh, that does look like a galaxy.
And to be honest, too, it was amazing to me to see what a layer of epoxy would do to it.
Yeah, right now you guys are probably like, ew, it looks gross, it looks yucky, you know, it doesn't look right, or whatever. That will change. So
Angela said, yep, definitely an awesome power couple. Marcia said, where y'all from?
Georgia. I'm from Georgia. Savannah.
Georgia.
Near Savannah. I'm not really in Savannah, but I'm near Savannah. I grew up in a little town called Effingham, Springfield. Yeah. A little redneckville. So, this is got the black on it. You can see all of the contrasting in the colors. And all that good jazz.
I gotta say, like, turn it back.
That one.
That is my favorite part of the whole cup.
I want to go in. I need to touch
that turned out really pretty too.
That one?
Yeah.
You think I need to touch up right there?
Yeah, I'd say just a little bit in the center, but other
Blue
than that,
or
looks,
green?
the outside colors look phenomenal.
So.
Claudia said, same thing happened to me with my husband in my first ombre cup.
Ooh, girl. I was ready to
Ombres
kill
are
you.
tough.
Ombres are tough.
Ombres are very tough. And then you have to get that little shaker thing. That's, I can imagine, the game changer for that.
Yeah. You talking about the little ombre tool?
Yeah. It's a little bob with a feather on the end.
Yeah. Little thingamabob.
Michelle says she agrees that it looks amazing. Stephanie says she loves it. You nailed it.
Nice. See, to me, I'm looking
Stephanie
at it
also
like,
says, yes! I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. But I imagine that she would be... she's the one that made it before.
Lord.
Lindsay says she orange hearts everything. To me, it's the MS awareness. So
Ooh.
most power in the orange than a red heart.
I like it.
Than a red heart. And Brittany said ombres are her nemesis.
Yeah, I'm not really good at ombres either.
She doesn't care for them that much either. She does really good on them, though.
Yeah. But of course, once again, I'm my own worst critic. So I'll look at this cup and I'll be like, this looks like shit.
Yeah, so
And
she does a really good job. She just...
You know, just like my smoke cup. I posted it on the Facebook page and I was like, hey, you guys, what do you think about this? Like, I don't really know how it's looking. And everyone's like, oh my god, I love it. How did you do that? And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it does look okay.
Y'all actually give her more positive criticism than she could ever give herself.
Yeah, like, I'm seriously my own worst critic. Like, for real. I'm like, this looks like crap. Trash can. Somebody's like, oh, I want to buy that. Can I buy it? And I'm like,
You're like, why?
I'm like, why? I don't get it.
Marley says your cups are amazing.
Thank you. So I'm going to take this little doobie-dobber right here. I'm not going to spray alcohol ink on my cup. I'm going to take it with this little stippler right here. And that's not going to work.
You need alcohol.
Yeah. Actually, it's right here. So, I'm going to take this and dab it on my jeans or my apron a little bit. Now this has alcohol in it, or on it. You're going to see it's going to give it more of like a blended, stippled effect.
Hey, Jennifer. She says, sorry I'm late. It looks amazing.
Thanks! Now, I don't like to get it like super wet with the alcohol because sometimes it overblends it. But I'm just really doing in circles. Like we dab our face in the morning when we put our makeup on. I mean, not Cameron, but me.
Girl, you don't know. I'm up before you are. You don't know what I do to my face.
This is true.
I do the same tap, 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 tap. The struggle's real. I don't know how y'all do it. I told you this before. I have no idea how ladies put makeup on every day.
Yeah, it gets pretty tiresome.
Like, literally, I woke up at 8:25 this morning. I'm supposed to be at work at 9, and I usually leave the house at 8:30. So, like, I literally hopped up, put a hat on, and hauled ass, and I made it to work on time.
And see us, we gotta like do our hair and do our makeup and.
Lindsay said, "Do you remember how many layers your sand zipper took?"
God, I added a shit ton to that. Maybe like 5. But I also changed the glitter color too. So that was another big thing. I didn't like the original glitter that I put on it. So I changed it to Midas, which is a microfine from the Glitter Craze. And I liked it a lot better. So I had a glitter down and then I redid a whole nother glitter because I didn't like the way it looked.
Christine, my husband started watching with me. He wants to know how your turners are set up. So they're set up this way. So I built these for her. Matter of fact, this one's on. But yeah, I built these for her. She's got 6 per setup. She's got a total of 12. Actually, a total of 13 because she has her Old Faithful over here. It's on the floor. It's down there that she bought. That was her first one that she actually started setting up with. And I plan on doing a live to show you guys how you can actually wire one as well as multiples if you guys want them. So yeah, that's how those are set up. Mary says, "Hey, first live, I'm always late and always watch the replay." I'm glad you could make it. Lisa said, "I haven't applied makeup in months since COVID. It's been great." And then she said, "I haven't applied makeup." And she said, just repeated herself. And then Jennifer said, "Makeup? I haven't worn a bra since COVID."
Girl,
hey,
I'm
Carrie.
part of the itty bitty titty committee, so I've got to wear a bra or I look like a boy. So I'm the queen of the little bitty titty committee.
Oh my god!
So.
I'll do a live on that. I intend to. I'll probably just do a quick live on how to do a single cup turner. That way, in case you guys want to make just one, or if you want to make a 3-cup turner, like I'll probably get with you guys so that way you guys can see exactly how I wire them. But yeah, we can definitely do that. That wouldn't be a problem. Lindsay said, "Oh, 5 isn't bad. I feel I'd end up with 20 or at least 12. Christine, yeah, that'd be cool. My husband made one for me. Yeah, like I said, I can definitely do that. It's just getting the materials from Lowe's, and she's got enough cup turners right now. She hasn't requested for more. She only had the 6, and she had 6 on at one time, pretty much all the time. And here lately, she's kind of slowed down a little bit on orders, but has still had a lot, and also hasn't been feeling super great. So
no, I haven't been feeling super great, especially this week. So I worked from home for one of my jobs. I work for a dealership and I do their title paperwork. And I felt so bad on Tuesday that I called in from homework. I felt terrible. Cameron came home at 6:30 and I was still sleeping in the bed. I felt bad. Like, I don't know why. It's just one of those days.
Yeah, Angela, I can definitely show you how to do the on-off switch. That wouldn't be a problem at all. I set up all hers so they independently turn. So, like this one, when she goes to turn the switch here, it turns on. So I've set that up for her so that way she can do that. And there's actually a master switch on the very end of it. So if she turns that off, it turns all of them off and on. So, and it's just one plug in the wall. So it's not like you have to plug each individual turner up, which is always good. Carrie Ann said, "Your jokes, I can't wait till they cut off the other boobs so I never have to wear a sodding bra again." Christine said, "Makeup."
I wish for them to cut off your boobs. You're gonna go get a boob job with me. Cameron's gonna let me buy a boob job.
I told you.
We're gonna do a top
Care credit. Care credit. We'll do it. Christine said, "Makeup. I haven't put deodorant on in weeks. I never leave the house." Noreen says, "Good idea for your first YouTube video." Talking about me.
Yes.
Carrie says, "Sure, Cameron. Now you do the live. I just ordered the 5-cup turner from Glitter Craze." Marcia said, "You're too funny." Laughed my butt off. And then Stephanie said, "Aw, friend."
I'm jelly over the cup turners.
Jennifer said, "Vitamin C and rest. Feel better soon."
For real.
She don't like medicine. Don't let her fool y'all.
Don't.
Like, literally her, if she's going to get vitamin C, it's because she's drinking orange juice.
Because I'm drinking a mimosa. It's gotta have... There's a bug over there. I think it's a mosquito. Oh, shit, I missed it.
Why didn't you get the fly gun? That would have been so much cooler.
It was a little bitty mosquito. It would probably burst into a bazillion different pieces.
So we have the fly assault gun, and I shot the fly the other day, and he splattered all over the window, and Heather's like, "Oh my god!"
It was pretty bad. It was bad. Okay, I need to.
Brittany's laughing super hard apparently at how stupid we are, and then Aaliyah said, "So much glitter, I'm a newbie and want a stash like that." Talking about your.
Yeah, those are 3 deep. So there's 3 bottles behind, or there's 2 bottles behind.
Oh girl,
the one that
Aaliyah.
you see. And then,
This is another.
Yeah, I don't want everything to fall off. He's gotta build me another one because I'm running out of space again. Or I have all this other.
Jennifer said OJ and vodka works.
Yes, same.
Joy said alcohol kills germs. Just saying.
Well, let's do some Calissa. I like Calissa better than the other one. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a trick. A little bit of a trick. So we're going to go outside and we're going to hope and pray that there's no bugs out there. Because I don't do bugs.
Lolita said, "Dadgummit, I'm late." It's fine. Welcome.
You're fine. Oh, me and I was talking earlier.
Allison said, "My husband loves his fly gun. It works good. Doesn't it? That fly gun's awesome. We actually have a laser for ours."
The camera likes to get really close up on them, so it like shoots them into the wall. And you're like,
You have to make sure they die. That's the whole point of the fly gun.
That's the whole point, sure. Okay, so we're gonna go outside. We're gonna pray that
Carrie Ann said, "Now that's what I need for glitters." Oh, should I explain why you're being cautious out here?
Yes.
That's super funny. So the other night, there's what I heard. Hold on. No, you're fine. Don't freak out. This is what I heard the other day. Where'd he go?
What was it?
It was a froggy.
Leave the frog alone.
He's fine.
Oh, God. Okay,
Anyway.
I need my map clear.
Yeah, so I was out here. No. Show us the gun. I'll show you the gun. No problem. So, Hanny, I don't do bugs either, is what she said. So,
Girl.
the other night,
Die.
I was out here and
No, I was out
Heather was out here, and I was coming out of the bathroom after I was washing our son's bottles, and I literally from inside the house just hear, and I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry about the language, but I literally walk outside, and she's literally standing there in fear, in terror, standing still, will not move, and I'm like, what is going on? I look at the door seal, and there's a wolf spider.
Like, this dude was like this big.
No, stop exaggerating. It was like
He was like right there.
it was like maybe this big, but it was still a big ass spider. Is that a frog?
No, it's not a froggy. Oh, that is a frog.
No, that's a
Ugh.
piece of bark.
I was gonna say
That's
that's
from
messed
where
up frog. Okay,
our
so back to what we're doing. So this is matte clear. So what I'm gonna do, I have some acarane, acarane from
Hey
Glitter Craze.
Macarena.
And then I'm just mixing it up. I got some
Jennifer said those
Calissa.
spiders. I'm not gonna say that because that'll freak her out. And next time she's out here, she'll literally scream.
And this is, let me guess, they jump.
They do jump.
And this is Starry Night. All of this is from the Glitter Craze. So I'm going to spray.
She said those spiders jump. And Lolita's like, I freaking hate bugs. Handy's dying laughing. Pam's like, oh hell no. Lolita said he was big. I get it. Handy said,
So,
ew, I would run.
I'm spraying some matte clear on here, and this is how I'm actually sticking my glitter.
Michelle said we had huge wolf spiders. Lily had to use a shovel to kill it.
Oh, hell no. No, girl. No. You would not see my ass there.
And then what was super funny was I used her flip-flop to kill it. And she's like, why do you have to use my shoe? I'm like...
No, you killed it with my tennis shoe first, and then you got my flip-flop and tried to, like, move it away or something.
I use the flip-flop the whole time.
So...
I have a video if you guys want to see me carrying her inside the house after that happened.
Yeah, the ring got it.
Yeah, Holly said burn the house and move. No spiders.
Yeah. So I'm just spraying it, getting it a little bit damp. And I'm mixing the Starry Night Microfine and the Calissa together, and I'm just sprinkling it off of my fingers onto the damp spray paint. And you'll see when we go inside, you'll be able to see it a lot better.
Hanny says she likes your way to add glitter.
Yeah, this is how I just add like little dabs of it, you know. So I'm not
Michelle said my husband and friend tried to kill it with brake fluid and tried lighting it on fire. It still didn't die. They do jump and hiss apparently.
Oh,
interesting.
Hell no. I wish that
I don't
thing
play
would
when it
hiss
comes
at
to
me.
bugs, and that's what Lolita said. She put a bunch of axes.
No.
I'm gonna get up on it. That's
So
pretty.
you can see it's starting to glisten. Once you add this to it, it gives it a whole nother dimension, a whole nother level. It really looks like stars in the sky. I add some of the aqua rain to it, just a little bit. Not all of it is going to stick, of course, because you're just using spray paint with it. But I stick some of the aqua rain to make it look like bigger stars that are in the galaxy, I guess.
And it's actually helping seal the cup at the same time.
Yeah, it's also helping seal the alcohol in it.
Joyce said, do I need to seal all alcohol before epoxy?
No,
Or is it just brown colors that can change color under epoxy?
So mostly the browns change colors. These don't really, I mean, they get brighter. You can seal it. When you seal your browns with a matte clear, you will see them color change to green.
They usually would change back, right?
Yeah, they always, 99% of the time, all of mine have always changed back. So, no worries, they will change back.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Hanny said the other day we came from a garage and I saw a spider. I screamed. My husband stepped on it and
Babies popped out.
babies popped out.
Oh, hell no.
50 different baby spiders came out with a dang big spider. The spider was pregnant. Absolutely, it was.
Fuck that. I would have shit my pants. I'm not even kidding you. We get some of them in our garage. Our garage is closed in as a game room. And I see him sometimes. And Cameron said that he squished one time and a whole bunch of babies came out.
I did.
Girl, if I'm gonna burn the house down. No, I'm gonna call my landlord.
Yeah, she wasn't
and
in
be
there.
like, I am so sorry, but you better file a homeowner's insurance claim because I burnt that motherfucker down. Not for me, boo boo.
Oh, no. Did I burn your house down? I didn't
Oops.
mean to. Wait, yes, I did, because there were spiders everywhere.
Now they're all dead.
And so is your house.
So, yeah, just sprinkle.
Handy said she died just about.
Oh, girl, I would have. I'm right there with you.
I think everybody hates spiders to a
I
certain
like
extent.
Snakes either. Don't show me no snake. Don't put a snake near me.
Annette said it's beautiful. Lolita said, hell no. Jennifer said, I stopped squishing them because of that. It freaked her out.
I don't blame you, not a single bit.
The brake fluid and fire is pretty funny.
No, so I took hairspray out here the other day. There was a damn hornet that kept going up by the camera and setting the camera off. So I took hairspray and my butane torch and I came out here and lit it on fire. And I'm pretty sure I heard it squeal. It was pretty wicked. That or maybe, yeah, it was like that. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Cameron's like, what the hell were you doing? I was like, oh, I was just, torching them.
Chloe said, burn, bitch, burn.
Exactly.
Hanny says she's just like flying insects, period, especially flying roaches.
Oh, hell no. Don't give me one of them big ones.
Carrie says, I bet you have the prettiest porch full of glitter. You should have seen it. Yeah, just look at our porch. I don't know if you guys can see it, but
No,
it's
the last time I
glittery.
did one of these cups, I spilled it all over the porch, and we swept it into the flower gardens.
and our flower gardens were pretty.
They were sparkly.
All right, Lindsay said spraying wood grain, it always turns out spotting. Like spray spots that don't go away no matter how well I shake
really
it.
Far away and just hit it and dust it with it. I don't like.
Lisa said I had one fall on my face from the AC vent when it turned on in the middle of the night. I was slapping my husband to turn off the light. Threw all the covers off. We found it, thankfully. Diane.
You know a funny story. So Cameron probably doesn't even remember this. So I talk in my sleep and I do weird things in my sleep. And I woke up and I was petting Cameron's face in the middle of the night last night.
Last night?
Yes.
Oh my God, definitely do not remember that. That's super funny. Heather has some, oh my God, the stories. Diane says first time watching and really enjoying it from Austin, Texas.
Ooh, Austin, Texas.
Carrie says my daughter tries to save them from squishing them. Suzanne said my husband won't kill spiders. I have to. He's a manly man who is scared of spiders and snakes. I'm the one that kills them 90% of the time.
Yeah,
Her daughter. Oh my god, is the same as her. We'll hear
Yeah.
like death screams from the bathroom, and it's like, "What are you freaking out about?" And she's like, "There's a spider in the bathtub," and it's like literally a micro spider, like the
It's
smallest
like you
little
can
baby
barely
thing.
See it. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, kid?
Yeah.
So
Stephanie says, "I have frogs and bumblebees. I hate frogs, bumblebees,
I
and
love
snakes."
frogs. I love frogs.
Pam, I would rather hop up a hog's behind than see a spider. Joy said, "I can deal with spiders. If I see a snake, though, I'll be Usain Bolt in foot race." Carrie says, "That's why the spiders like it." And Hanny said, "San Antonio, Texas." And then people are talking about where they're from. Now Stephanie's Dallas, Texas.
So this is my zipper. I'm kind of trying to shake the glitter off of
Don't
me.
blow it on me.
You're welcome.
Look at this. She'll lock herself in her room until her husband gets home.
Till it crawls under the door.
Don't say that.
What?
You gonna scare that lady.
I mean, she could pack the door underneath it with a blanket. She fine. So I'm trimming off this excess fabric. When you get these zippers, it has excess fabric.
Hi, Susie.
So you'll see that
Zippers from Walmart.
Yes, this zipper's from Walmart. I got it from the craft section. You can always also buy it. This is the metal one. It's not the nylon one. I had a hiccup. Anyways.
What size zipper?
So this one is too small.
Jennifer, we're from Georgia.
Let me see.
Lolita said, "Oh shit!" Talking about like the spider crawling up underneath her door. So I told you, don't scare that girl. Keith said, "A German girl in Temple, Texas."
So this is a 6-inch.
You're welcome, Stephanie. She said, "Thanks for doing the zipper." She's excited.
Oh, I gotta get my E6000. Where is it up there?
It's probably in your glue.
Yeah. I thought it was up there. It's not. It's in here. So I'm gonna use E6000 to apply.
Jennifer
it
said,
to
"Next
my
door neighbor,
Okay.
Charlotte, North Carolina." We're in Rankin, Georgia.
So this is a 6-inch zipper, but you need a bigger size. So this is the only one that I could find in all of my monstrosity of all of my ish. And it's too small. So you definitely need bigger than a 6-inch. I didn't know that was the only zipper I had, but we're gonna make it work. So, and I'm doing a 20-ounce cup. That's a 20-ounce cup that I was working on, so.
Diane, she does sell her cups.
Yes, I do sell my cups.
Some she makes for herself. She's got a ton of ones she
I
has
bought
for her
some the
own.
other day. I bought one that was like really, really pretty and frilly, and it just said fuck. I swear. Yeah, you'll see it.
Interesting. Okay, Teresa. Yeah, we're actually from Georgia and we're in Georgia, so we're both born and raised here. Lolita said, "I'm from Alabama but live in Florida now. It's the big capital here."
Ooh. Florida's not far from me.
Annette said, "See, size does matter."
It does. It really does. But if size doesn't matter and it's just the motion of the ocean, then how long would it take you to get to England in a rowboat? Cameron's like, wait, what? Stop.
Are you done?
Stop looking at me like that.
Hi, Lisa. I'm gonna change the subject. Michelle said, "Hi, watching from Toronto, Canada."
Ooh.
Welcome.
What time is it in Toronto, Canada? I'm just curious.
So, Kim says, "So you're trimming that close to the metal?"
Yes, I'm trimming it as close
She
to
meant bug capital, is what she meant. It's bug capital of the world.
Bug capital. Yeah, no, girl. I do frogs.
Yeah, Florida does have a lot of bugs. I forgot that it's the bug capital
I've
here.
heard about this thing called a June bug, and it looks like a grasshopper, but the thing is like this big.
Lindsay says she's from Montana. I always wanted to visit Georgia.
Come on. Let's come craft together. You fly out to Georgia. You can stay in our spare room.
Wait, Michelle, it's 10:26 there? Is that what you're saying?
Really?
In Toronto, Canada? Interesting.
Well, I guess they're directly above us.
Yeah. Son-in-law will come home from work to find water glasses upside down around the house, covering a spider. My daughter's way of keeping track of the spider without locking herself in the bathroom.
I like it.
Tanya says she loves frogs, hates snakes, got bit by a copperhead and almost stepped on a rattlesnake walking in woods and while afloat. River got thrown into trees along the bank, and I grabbed the tree branch as my tube was thrown into trees, and lo and behold, about grabbed a cottonmouth that would just about happen to be curled up on that stinking branch. Hence, reason why I hate snakes. Fair enough. That's a damn good reason to not like snakes.
Yeah.
Sherry said, have you ever put epoxy on a hydro flask?
I haven't. The metal ones I would think would be fine. But the plastic ones I would be worried about. Okay, I gotta get this water slide to work.
Carrie says, watching from Montana. Lisa says, my jaw has just dropped that you stole my show.
What show?
I don't know. I guess it's my show. Alita says, talk about June bugs. I guess yes, they're huge.
I've heard they're very big. I've never seen one. I'm curious as to what they look like. And I was also told that Florida has like green tree frogs that are like really big too.
Marley says she's in Nova Scotia, Canada. It's 11:30 p.m. there. Florida has flying roaches, says Susie.
We have those. They're like palmetto bugs here or something like that.
Florida's just lizard capital of the world. Like,
I don't mind lizards. I'm
talking like when I used to do door to door, it was like
Komodo dragon things?
No, not that big.
Shoot,
But I'm just talking about like 30, 40, 50 and like when I would walk down the sidewalk, you just see them like just everywhere.
When it rains here, you can see all the frogs on the road. And when it rains, they all hatch. And then they start hopping and they all get squished on the road. You can see them with your headlights in the dark.
Belita says we have big pincher bugs.
You have big what?
Pincher bugs.
Ooh. I don't like nothing that pinches me. So these
Carrie Ann said, well, it's 3:33 a.m. here, so... Jeez, girl, go to bed. What you waiting on?
That's why I was surprised when you said, I was like, wait, like the Carrie Ann? Like Carrie Ann?
Denise said, where'd you get the glitter holders?
Cameron built that one for me.
Yeah, if you want to know about these, they're actually just spice rack holders. They're just spice holders. You can order them on Amazon.
That one's like a bookshelf. One of our friends moved away, and she gave me...
Janice said June bugs aren't that big in Texas. Brittany says from California but live in Kentucky. Thought the bugs were big here till I visited Georgia and Florida. Ain't that the truth? June bugs here are like brown beetles here. Used to like to watch toads catch them on my porch. Toads have been missing for a few years. Interesting. Michelle said they're gross. June bugs are sticky too, so when they land on you, they stick to you.
Ugh.
Kim says we have iguana wild running around where I live in South Florida. Teresa said lizards are awesome. Lisa said Asian flying roaches, love bugs, spiders, and mosquitoes. I want to move to Florida. Tanya said, I hate June bugs. The legs are horrible if they land on you. Ours here in Arkansas aren't too big, but they feel horrible. Talk about somebody coming out of talking out of some clothes. Yep, real fast. Carrie Ann says she's working on cups. That's why she's up late. And, of course, watching us.
Of course.
Because we're cool like that. Lindsay says we have June bugs, but they are beetles that attack your hair.
Ooh.
I hate June 1st when they come out. Oklahoma has mosquitoes big enough to carry you off, is what Sherry says. I hate mosquitoes so much.
They eat me alive. Mosquitoes really like me. Like, I have, like, O positive blood or whatever, and they tear me up. They tear my kids up, too. So, I don't know which one I want to use. Do I want to use the Day of Peace or the bird with the peace symbol on it?
She's trimming her water slide where she's getting ready to decide what she wants to put in the center of it. I kind of like this one. That's just me.
Says this one with the bird.
I like that one because of the colors on it, and I
Yeah.
think that it's going to contrast really well against the black.
That's what it would look like on there. So before you stick down...
Christine said we have tarantulas and vinagaroons.
Of a nigga who?
Right? Lolita said we have dragonflies. They scare the shit out of me. Marley says, yeah, we have June bugs here as well. They're massive and the most useless insects ever created.
So you see this one?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Should I put down the...
A lot of people are saying the bird.
Okay.
They said the bird matches better.
Awesome.
I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people saying bird.
We'll do the bird then. I printed 2 just in case I didn't like one or I messed one up.
Stephanie said, oh my God, me too. I'm O positive. And those darn mosquitoes eat me alive.
O positive. I am too.
I'm O negative. Teresa said June bugs are little brown beetles in the scarab family.
Ooh.
So they crawl underneath your skin like the Mummy movie?
Ugh.
Just kidding.
I remember that. I like that movie. I like all the Mummies movies.
Now she's just doing her water slide.
Yeah,
It was printed on water slide paper, just to clarify.
This is a laser printer laser printed water slide.
So now she's literally able to just take it directly off of the laser printer and slide it onto her cup.
Yep. And this is a clear water slide.
Stephanie said, "Bird 10 for the win."
So it's probably not gonna fit exactly, but that'll be fine. You know what? I forgot to put down my glue.
It's fine.
It's fine.
My daughter's so allergic to mosquitoes, what Dava says. Christine, its other name is a whip spider for the vinagaroon. It looks like a giant scorpion with huge pincers. Nuh-uh, bruh. You can forget that. We ain't moving. Where do you live again? We're not moving there. How do you like your new printer, Lolita says?
I like it. The water slides are a lot more fragile than I had hoped for, but I do really like it.
Marley says, I'll match you for the worst bugs. We have wood ticks.
Ooh.
Lisa asked the same question. How do you like your water printer water slides?
I honestly want to seal them so they don't mess up.
Came out pretty though.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. You can't rub it a lot. You can't move it a lot because it's not sealed. That kind of thing.
Marley says she just got her brother printer, the same one Valerie has. She's pretty nervous to set it up.
It'll be great. You'll love it.
Christine says she lives in New Mexico. We are not moving there. Not some scorpion pincher beetle having things that might possibly eat our kids. We're okay.
Yeah. I'm okay on that one.
Angela asked if the colors come out better.
They do. It does print more vibrant.
You can seal them, Lolita.
Yeah, you can definitely seal them.
She just has been trying to
save time.
And kind of cut down on her cup turnover time. And she's very careful with her water slides already anyway, so she's about to put the zipper on for you guys here.
Yeah, so this is the E6000 glue. I just measured it to make sure that it would go to the edge. Now, my zipper is not going to reach to the bottom of this cup because I'm a goofball. And maybe somebody will buy it even though the zipper doesn't reach all the way to the bottom. So.
And Michelle, she does have a tutorial on how to seal the water slides for inkjets because she was using her inkjet for the longest time. So she definitely has one. We can actually link that for you. Or you can private message us directly and we'll send you a link to it so you can watch it. Or just personal private message us either way. She'll go through it with you. Marcia, we have I'll show you in just a second when she finishes doing this.
Yeah, so I'm just putting the glue down in this little white area. This white area is going to be fine because this is where the zipper part is going to go. I am having to be extremely careful because my water slide just got stuck down and it is kind of wet. I don't want to scratch it or anything like that. So I'm going to do that side first. Let's see. I think I did have that measured right. So
just E6000. Be very careful.
Yeah.
Place it down.
Usually you would epoxy before you actually stuck down your zipper, but since we're doing a tutorial, we ain't got time for that. So
nobody got time for that.
Another thing that I like to do sometimes is I take one of these little clippy things. I have some of the smaller ones too. I get them from the Dollar Tree, and I clip down this edge to make sure that this doesn't move. And you'll see I'll do it on this side too.
Lolita said we need a video on how you made bigger inkwells for the inkjet. I know. I'm slacking on my side on the lives.
I schedule my lives
because
so.
I don't schedule them, and I've already set these up, so it's just a matter of going through the actual step-by-step process with you guys of how I set mine up. So we can definitely do that. Tanya says, have you ever tried the liquid fusion glue? It works good for about everything and less toxic.
I do use the liquid fusion glue for my rhinestones. I have not used it for a zipper. I actually have never even thought about it. Recently, it hasn't been too long that I've been doing the rhinestone cups.
There's some white showing right there.
So I haven't had it for too terribly long. And then I'll go back once this dries a little bit more, and I don't think I have another thing. I gotta go get one. Yeah, that's
I think
how-
that's fine that it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. I kind of like it like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about perception.
Thank you, Lolita. I appreciate your
Here,
support.
hold this for a second so I can go find another clip.
Isn't it pretty?
If I have more clips, oh, they're down here.
She disappeared.
Down.
Thanks, Tanya. She said it looks great. Lolita said it looks great. Jennifer said, awesome. She loves it. Christine said it looks amazing. Brittany says, I'm loving it. Like McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
Thank you, Miss Marshall. She said very pretty.
Okay,
Carrie Ann says she's got dibs on this cup.
oh yeah?
She literally made it just for you guys. It wasn't even
Yeah,
a
it's not
order
even
she
an
had.
order. I just had so many people ask me about a zipper cup and then the Galaxy cup. And
Kim
then-
says it reminds her of the partial zip hoodies. She loves
Yeah.
it. And Joyce says, heart.
Yay, I'm glad everybody likes it. It turned out pretty
This
cool.
is the problem.
He's got glitter on it. He's going to freak out in a second. He's gonna
Tracy
have a
says she
moment
needs to
fit.
try it sometime. Stephanie says, so just to make sure, spray cup white first, then spray black over the white and leave
So-
circles.
If you're doing the zipper method, like I did on this cup, I sprayed it white first so that I could have the white for this background right here, because this is a clear water slide. I didn't want to fight with a white water slide and it not being white enough and it showing the color through on it. So I sprayed it white first just so that I could put down a piece of stencil vinyl for this little V part right here. And then I sprayed the cup black once I had my piece of stencil vinyl on here. And then I just took the spray paint with white after the black had dried some, not really because I was in a rush. And then I just sprayed little spots on the black on it. And that's the spots that you're going to color in. And
Sherry says, love it. Carrie Ann says, love it. Marley says, I really like the zipper doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. Adrian says, I thought that's how she wanted it. Love how it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. She says, I already called dibs. I don't know who this cup is designated for, or if there's anybody who's already called dibs specifically, but please don't fight. You guys don't have to
I could
fight.
make another one. if
Vicky
somebody
says, very
else wants
pretty.
another
She's
one.
so glad that you did it.
So when I epoxy this, I had someone ask me the question of
Make sure that this bottom part's straight
this.
enough for you.
Yeah, it's pretty straight.
Okay.
I had somebody ask me how you epoxy the zipper. So once you put your first layer of epoxy on this cup, it's going to get into the zipper piece right here. When it gets into this little bar right there where your zipper flips up and down, it will make it to where you can't flip your zipper down or up anymore. So as soon as you get any epoxy in that little thing, and there may be a different method. I've seen people sticking electrical tape on the end of it, but I tried that, and once I put epoxy on the cup, I couldn't keep it out of this little spot right here. So when I tried to bend this down, it wouldn't bend down anymore. So it broke, and I had to like epoxy it to my cup flat. Like I had to epoxy it flat to my cup because it completely broke off. So shit. Part of my thing. Oh well. You can't even tell. I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm gonna end up fudging it
You could
up.
probably take that thing off too if you wanted to.
No, because that's not.
Carrie Ann just said, me. Talking about it's hers. Carmen says she loves it.
So I really like it. If for some reason, like I just did, I ripped off a piece of my
Water side.
water slide. I go back and print another water slide and I layer it on top of that one just in the little.
Or she'll
spot
touch
that
it
I
up with
cut off.
markers.
Yeah, or I'll touch it. It was literally like a tiny little itty bitty piece that came off with my finger. So that's what it looks like. Whoop whoop.
Thanks for hanging in there, everybody that watched it.
Yeah, it looks really awesome with the flash. And when you take it outside, you'll be able to see all of the glistening. Because not only is it the darky night with the black, but it also has a silver mixed in there too to give it a different dimension and different color variance once it hits the sun. So when you take it outside, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Like, you're going to look at it and you're like, dang, this cup looks completely different outside than it does inside. So
Tanya says she's got to go pick up her son. She'll watch it later for whatever she misses. She enjoyed it.
yeah.
Hanny says, so pretty. Adrian said, we would never fight. We would virtual rock, paper, scissors, of course. And it says, nailed it. Vicky says, so pretty. Love
Thanks.
it.
You guys want to see my collage cup I've been working on? I posted a picture a couple days ago of what it looked like before. This is it. I feel like it's pretty done to me now. I added some words in there to try and fill up some of the blank spots, and I added some lines around it. But it's a Harry Potter. I gotta clean that up. It's a Harry Potter, The Hobbit, Star Trek, Star Wars Fantastic Beasts cup. So there's a lot of stuff in there, and Star Wars and The Hobbit is hard to get a lot of images from because it's just images from the movie. So that's how that came out. This is all peekaboo with the.
Karen says, so what's your advice on the epoxy on the zipper?
I stick it down. I make sure that it's down and flush to the cup, and then I just epoxy over it because I would rather epoxy it to the cup than have to go back and glue it to my cup and then epoxy over it like when I pieced it together. So I just, I don't make it to where my zipper's functional. So it's just under the epoxy. That's what I do with it.
She said it looks great. Marley says, wow, very nice. And then Joyce says, yes, I'm working on my first collage cup. Any pointers?
Start
Hey, Patricia.
in a small circle and work your way out. Because if you just stick stuff randomly everywhere, you're going to have a lot of stuff in a lot of random places and it might look weird.
And Carrie Ann says, hey, Heather, you up for a cup battle / swap?
Sure. I'm up for that. Me and Valerie are doing a cup swap too. She's making me a cup, and then she wants the Harry Potter fabric cup that I did. So we're going to trade on that whenever she gets caught up on her orders. She has 190 orders right now. I wish I had that many orders. But yeah, I'm down for that. I've also got my wine glasses from the tutorial that I haven't finished. I finished one of them. Check out this cup. This water slide is from my laser printer. And this down here is called Rumpelstiltskin glitter from the Glitter Craze. It's like a rose gold mixed with a gold mixed with a silver chunky. And then on the back it says, oh, it ran. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. But it says she is fierce and blase, blase, blase. But I really like the way that one turned out.
Kelly says, about how many layers of epoxy does it take to cover the zipper?
It's usually about 3 or 4. It depends on what viscosity.
There's a little spot right above the zipper there that it started coming up on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's just the glue. It's already dry.
And right there.
It's fine. Once epoxy gets underneath,
Okay.
we'll stick it. We'll stick it to it.
Lisa says she loves the sunflower cup. And then she said, what's the font on it? Patrice said, what's the font on the sunflower cup?
I'll have to go back and look. I can't remember what it's called. But the letters are water slide. So when it's a font like that that's all wavy and frilly and stuff, I just print them out and it's a light colored cup. I just print them out on a clear water slide and put them on there that way.
Kim says, do you have to do multiple layers of epoxy on the zipper? Or for it to be under epoxy completely, or one layer works?
So I do 2 or 3 layers of epoxy. I try to bring it up a little bit around the zipper so that it's not such a big difference, such a dip off once you go around the zipper. So I do 2 or 3 layers until it's thick enough. You can still feel the zipper. I don't do it completely smooth because that's.
Yeah, Lindsay's actually watching. She said
lot.
never more than 2 or it'll get chunky.
Yeah, it'll get really chunky. So, yeah.
And then Michelle said, where do you get your fonts? I have a Cricut, but not liking the fonts at all. She downloads them from DaFont.
Yeah, I go to dafont.com, DAFONT.com, and I download all of them there. So
Carrie, and I can do a tutorial on how to do the 5-cup turner. That wouldn't be a problem. I've made all of Heather's.
yeah, he made all of mine. So, but yeah, so that's how I do it. It's super easy. It's just a lot of dabbing, which we all do every morning. At least I do. So, yeah.
Hi Teresa. We're actually getting ready to top off. Patricia said, "What brand of water slides do you use?" She uses two different ones. She's got one called Hoyes, I think is what it's called. Hayes, something like that. And then Epoch. Hayes, yeah, Hayes Paper Company, and then Epoch Paper. So they make different ones for each, the inkjet and the laser. So these are both for inkjet, but she does a combination of those two companies. It really just depends on what's available to her.
I still do print some water slides on my inkjet printer for the purpose of sealing them. If I'm doing like a full cup wrap, I will still seal them and be able to, bend them and things like that. I do have a new product that's coming in that I'm going to try to see how it works out for me. It's like model spray paint or something like that. It's clear model paint, and I'm going to try that out and see how it works.
You're welcome, Carrie, and I don't mind doing that. Carrie says, "What's your advice doing an ombre with a silver chunky in the middle? Do I ombre epoxy and add chunk then?"
That's what I would do. I would ombre epoxy and then add the chunky just in a thin layer with your fingers over the next top of the layer. That's how I would do it.
I can do that, Patrice. Also, you can make your own turner. That wouldn't be hard at all. Marsha, when you do a water slide on your when you do your water slide on your laser printer, do you have to seal them? You don't have to.
Mm-mm.
It's just they're a little bit thinner.
Yeah, they're just a little bit thinner. Since the laser printer actually uses a heat method inside of it, it actually bakes the ink into the water slide. The inkjet doesn't have that, so when you get the inkjet wet, the ink just runs off. You don't have to seal your laser ones. However, when I do a full cup wrap, I still like to seal mine because of me not tearing them and pulling them to shreds and all that good stuff. So I still print my full cup wraps out on my inkjet printer and then take it outside and seal it with my clear and plasti dip.
Diane says, "How do we order from you?" You can check out our Facebook page. You can order from us directly there if you decide that you want to. We appreciate any support. Marley says, "Can you print on clear sticker paper and printable vinyl using a laser printer?"
You can print on printable vinyl. Somebody said the other day that you couldn't. However, I went to Amazon and I found laser printable vinyl on Amazon. And then Valerie said that she actually printed on her laser printer. She printed on just regular inkjet printable vinyl. I don't know about the clear sticker paper. I haven't tried that. I use those for my light boxes when I do someone's photo. I use those for my light boxes. I haven't tried that yet. That's definitely something to give a go. I am trying in the next, probably tomorrow or so, I am going to print out on my 651, my matte 651. I'm going to put it inside of my laser printer and I'm going to cut something out of it. Or print something out. It's going to be the flames for this cup, and then the Meat Master is going to be cut out of flames per the customer's request and put on this side. So I'm going to print the flames out on my 651 matte vinyl on my laser printer, which you can do, or at least I know Valerie's done it, and I'm going to try it. And then I'm going to cut the name out of the flames that I print out.
Michelle says she better be off. Her son snuck downstairs and was watching her. I was watching you behind her back. He loves watching all your cups. Carrie Ann says she hates ombre, but her customers love them. Yeah. She said, "Next, can you do a live on ombre style, or do you already have one posted?" She doesn't have one posted on ombre. She can do one. Marcia, the laser printer we have is this one. It's the Brother TN-223, and then that's all the multicolor. They do make different laser printers that are just monochromatic, which means that it only prints in one color, black and white. But this one's the color one, so that's the one that she has. Lindsay says if you use Sunny Scoops, they offer a thick paper. So good to know. Diane,
I didn't know that.
You're welcome. Melissa says she loves the white paint on the back of the water slide. It was amazing.
Scopa, that's what she was saying.
Oh, I gotcha.
I think I have some of that, but it's in the white water slide.
Melissa says she loves the white paint on the back of the water slide. It's amazing. It was amazing to work with today. Yeah, glad we could help with that. When you do a wrap, do you epoxy and then put the wrap on the tumbler?
No, I spray paint it white, and then I take it to my sink and I wrap it
You're
straight
welcome,
on
Melissa.
top of the spray paint before I epoxy.
If you wanted glow in the dark, when would you put it on the cup you did tonight? She would have done it before.
I would have done it before I actually did the water slide. I had a V cut out that was gonna match this perfectly, and it was out of the printable, or not the printable. I'm sorry, the glow in the dark vinyl. It was a blue glow in the dark vinyl, and I would have put it underneath this, but I completely forgot about it. So I'll probably save it and do another zipper cup with it.
Lisa, I'm about to look at the actual back of the motor to see exactly what speed I suggest, because I don't know right off the top of my head.
This one's better.
Yeah, she's actually got two that are really quick, which is nice, and then the other ones are slower. So when doing names in Silhouette, when I save, will it auto save as an SVG to cut out with Cricut in 2 layers? We'll have to do some research there with you, Carrie. You should message us directly, and we'll see if we can help you out with that.
Yeah, I can save it I could save it as an SVG inside of my Silhouette software, and then I could email it to you.
You're welcome, Marley.
It's 2 different parts.
And then Carrie says she'd love to see how you made your turners, so I can show her, so she can show her husband. You're welcome, Teresa. She said thanks for the great explanation and demo. Do you have an epoxy dryer?
I don't. I've seen those. I don't really.
Thank you for the comment, Bonnie.
I see the purpose of them when you're using the art resin. However, now that I have the quick set, and I'm going to, Tammy's coming out with a UV quick set, I don't really see a super huge urgency for the dryer, because I have the quick set. I know once the UV epoxy comes out, I'm not going to have to top layer it with anything, so that's going to be super nice. I have enjoyed your video. Great work. Thanks! I'm all goofy. My hair is all crazy. But yeah, anybody that has any questions or anything like that, you guys can feel free to inbox us. I have a lot of people that message me all the time for help, and I don't mind that at all. As soon as I see it, I will usually message you back. If for some reason I don't, tag me in a post, and then I'll message you, or I'll find your message that way. Sometimes it goes to a spam folder for some reason, and sometimes it goes to like a completely, like it goes to the others folder, but then there's a folder inside of there that says spam, and you have to click in it to go into the separate one. So I'm trying to figure the Silhouette software to do the offset. That I did a video on that, but we can go over and do that real quick. Has anyone used the facet as a top layer? I have not done that. It should be fine on a darker color as long as you don't have like a white vinyl in it.
So Lisa, to answer your question, the ones that we have that are better of the two is the one that rotates 5 to 6 times. It says 5. Hold on. The picture that I just took is what was on the back of the actual motor itself, and it says 5 to 6 rotations per minute. So that may be the better one of the two. It says 50 to 60 hertz.
There we go.
4 watt, 5 to 6 rotations per minute. So maybe you get
yes, the turner does go both ways.
There's an offset button.
Yeah, there's a little offset button. Let's see if we can switch it. So if you go over here, this is what the offset button looks like. It's on the right side of your screen, and you just click on that. Oh wait, no, that's trace, my bad. I knew that. So the offset is this little star. And so say I have the word "the," and I click on it, and I go over here to the offset.
She's got the word "the," and she goes to the offset over there.
And then I'm going to do an offset, and this shows that it's going to be on the outside of the words. This one over here is an internal offset. You can also say if you want the corners to be rounded or squared. So I do that, and it pulls up the offset onto it, but I want to make it smaller, so I hit my arrow buttons down until I get it to where I want, and then
you hit apply.
Yeah, you hit apply. This thing is on my thing. I think it already did apply.
You're welcome, Lisa.
So then you can color them 2 different things, and you can pull them apart and cut them separately if you wanted to. Oops.
You're welcome, Alita. She said thanks for all your help in the tutorials. Gloria says you do a great job at answering questions. Love the way y'all work together. You're welcome, Lisa.
Awesome.
Sharon says, y'all are awesome. Teresa says, once you do the offset, can I use the snipping tool to move it to my Cricut? You probably
So
can.
this is how I do it. I don't know how to use the snippet tool. Cameron probably knows more about that, but I actually go over here and I say save as, and I save it to my hard drive. And then once it pops up to save it, it gives me the format as a Silhouette Studio version 3, and it lets me go down and save it as an SVG. And that's how I email it to people that have the Cricut software, and that's how I post it in the group when people say that they have a Cricut software, is I just save it as an SVG, and I guess somehow they're able to pull it up in their Cricut software.
So that'd probably be the easiest way. Carrie says she got it trying to figure out how to save it. Since I have heard Silhouette is hard to get it to cut.
The Silhouette 4, people are having problems with getting it to cut, but I changed my blade and I haven't really had much problems after that.
You're welcome, Christine. Have a good night.
Alrighty.
We're going to get ready to hop off too, guys. So if y'all have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. Otherwise,
Have a good night.